What's up, everybody? It's your boy Nico. Today, we're going to play Game Builder Tycoon, and I'm going to give a shout out to the dev for sending me over a key to look at this game. I should have had this already pulled up. Sorry. Let me get this pulled up real quick. So, a shout out to the dev for sending me over a key, AM Playhouse. The game was released September 30th, 2024, so it's not too new of a game, but it's still kind of a newer game. A little bit about the game. In Game Builder Tycoon, begin as an indie game developer, personalize your character, craft hit games, manage marketing, research stuff, and manage a skilled team. Overcome competition to guide your game development studio to global recognition and dominate the gaming industry. It has mostly positive reviews, and I actually did have this on my wish list for a while. I was looking at it. I like these types of games. They're I don't want to say time killer. That's not what I'm looking for. They're good, like, games to get into. We're gonna turn that music down a little, because that sounds really loud in my ears. That also sounds really loud in my ear. And I have my volume turned down. Turn that down just a little bit. Turn that down just a little bit. I really have no idea why it's so soft. Like, I'm screaming into my microphone. Honestly, that's gonna have to be a new thing, is getting a better headset, I think. Better microphone. Because this headset just ain't cutting it, I don't think. Alright, so let's jump in. Let's create a new game. Hopefully all this sounds a little better. Alright, choose difficulty. There are 3 difficulty levels in the game. Please select one. Note, the difficulty cannot be changed later unless you start a new game. So, easy. In this difficulty level, it's easier to earn money, and creating successful games requires less effort. Normal, it's the recommended difficulty level. You'll face balanced challenges where earning money and creating good games will require strategic planning and skill. Hard, in this difficulty level, earning money is tough and developing successful games required lots of efforts. We're going to stick with normal. Your character has 3 key attributes that affect 6 skills. Choose these attributes carefully, as they will determine how effectively your character learns and masters these skills. So there's the IQ, creativity, and insight. Defines your character's intelligence, significantly boosting technical skills and slightly affecting other abilities. Measures creativity, greatly enhancing artistic skills and moderately improving design and audio skills. Insight reflects your character's depth of understanding and thoughtfulness, significantly boosting writing skills and moderately affecting marketing skills. Okay? Wow. Not used to having an in-depth kind of character creation for these types of games. So, Nico, company name, not a clue. You know what? We're gonna do, for company name, we're gonna do the my handle, basically. So, what? Excuse me? Why is it like every other, if you hit caps, so I have my caps locked on. That's cap, that's not, that is, that's not, that is. The heck. So, alright, Nico, games. Yeah, no, we'll leave the XX in there. That's how I have my handle anyways. Alright, so let's raise... I feel like that's really loud. And we'll do one more on the IQ. Let's come over here. Oh, can I not rotate? That definitely does not look like me. I want to, like, customize my hair or something. Like, I wouldn't mind that guy. I just don't want that hair. Alright, let's see what happens when we push next. Okay, it literally just throws us next. Okay, whatever. Well, not that depth in the customization, apparently. Alright, tutorial 1. Oh, it's snowing outside. Great. And it's January 2005. Also great. Better times. Welcome to the Game Builder Tycoon. You've always wanted to make games, and now at 20 years old, it's time to start. Your father left you some money to help you chase your dream. I wish I was left $50,000. Today, you begin your adventure. In Game Builder Tycoon, your dream is to build games and guide your own company to success over the next 40 years until the age of retirement. 60? Okay. Not really retirement age now. With each choice and every game you release, you're crafting your path to becoming a famous game creator. Let's get started on this exciting path. Your game-making journey starts now. Cool. The heck. To start, click the plus icon, which will become visible after you complete the tutorial. Choose a genre, theme, name, features for your game. Assign characters to their jobs. Select a marketing strategy, and then wait for your game to develop. Okay. Review and reputation system. When your game is launched in the market, players will review it based on its quality. Game quality depends on the choices you make and your character skills. The reputation system provides an overview of how others perceive your company, e.g. hated and loved. Your reputation will directly influence your sales, so maintaining a good reputation is key to success. Oh, that's cool. That's nice. Okay. This reminds me a lot of, in a sense, what it's talking about. Almost reminds me a lot of, YouTuber's life, where when you have to stream, you have, like, all those things you have to do. In a way. Sales system. Sales in this game follow a realistic pattern. You'll start with initial sales, followed by monthly sales that depend on game quality and market hype, but will decline over time. Overall, sales are influenced by several factors: game quality, reviews, marketing type, and budget. Character marketing skills, the combination of genre and platform, and your reputation level. Time system and followers. In-game time flows monthly, but only during certain activities like game creation, research, and other key events. This ensures a relaxed gameplay experience, so there's no need to rush. Take your time and plan carefully. Followers represent the people who are interested in your company. Some of them will buy your future games, providing long-term benefits for your success. Okay. Can I rotate the camera? Rotate. No? I really hope this music is not copyrighted. Alright. Anyways. So, we can start off with city building, real-time strategy, management strategy, life sim, adventure RPG. Well, for someone like me, there's 3 genres already unlocked that I... Okay. City building, life sim, and adventure RPG. We're going to start off with... Okay, I have the music turned down rather low because I wasn't sure if this is like okay to have on YouTube. Because I know there's been a lot of issues lately with copyright claims. So, all right. So, adventure RPG, we've got zombie Wild West space, post apocalyptic, that already sounds fun, current era, paranormal, anime. Ooh. Start with create a game with a theme where the world is in ruins or destroyed. What happens if I click more? Oh, Dark Souls. Create a challenging game with dark atmospheric settings, intricate combat, and deep lore. Alright. Let's do post-apocalyptic for PC. Sorry, no console yet. Small game. Single player. Let's do a 3D game. Classic 3D. Oh. Cartoonish, I guess. Let's do, a serious and harsh atmosphere with a sense of realism. Right game name. If anyone has ever watched any of my videos, you know how bad I am at this. And because I can't actually, I'm doing this live, I don't have that moment where I literally can sit for like 45 minutes thinking. And that's usually what I do. So games like this, when I just do a regular recording, the video is actually like 5 hours long. And then I spend 5 hours editing it. So, enter game here. Game name for an adventure RPG that's post-apocalyptic. Classic 3D. This was not a good game to just stream. I should have done an actual video on this. Fight to survive. You know, there's a... I just look at the screen. I still like fight to survive. Next. Adjust priority. Features and functionality. Arts and animation. Story, quest, and dialogue. Level and environment, design, sound, and music. I think this should have a high priority. We'll do 26. Hi there. Let's do arts. I want to raise this up some too. I pretty much just have this exactly where it was at. Next, whatever. In this department, allocate your focus among developing engaging gameplay features, ensuring the overall optimization of the game, and enhancing the intelligence of your in-game AI. Well, I'd wave back, but again, I'd be waving at my computer screen too. So, okay, so this like, okay, so that's how many points per department. So, let's do base 2, and we'll do AI and optimization. We'll do 3 for that, 2, and another one for... I think... Okay. For story, I want an engaging story, engaging quest, and we'll just kind of level that out. Oh, trust me, I talk with my hands a lot, and because I don't use cam, it's not like anyone can see how often I talk with my hands. Environment, we'll do level design, or level layout. I would rather have higher sound effects and higher voice over, I think, than just the music. Like, I know music's pretty captivating for a game, so maybe I will just do that. Okay, next. There is so much. Alright, so for features, can I assign myself to all of them? I can. Okay. Next. Word of mouth. Free. So, now we just let our character do that. Selected sale price 5, I guess. For our first game, we don't want to make it too high. Alright. I have to spend $10,000 to unlock the full report? The heck? So it already cost me 13. You know what? Whatever. So I understand none of this. So the genre theme combination was perfect. The art style viewpoint combination was good. Genre viewpoint combination is average. Genre mood combination perfect. Everything was well prioritized except for the design. Oops. Okay. So our reviews. Oh wow, for our first game we actually did relatively well. So we got a 7.5. I don't think that's bad. So like 4 stars. Great balance of challenge and fun, very engaging. Good game overall with a few minor issues, top-notch gameplay, only a few minor flaws. Quite enjoyable, has some standout features. Huh. Imagine that. So, Tutorial 2, Research and Unlock. Unlock a variety of new game genres, themes, device types, larger game scales, and marketing methods. Simply click on the research button to start. Note that research requires an investment of both time and funds. Oh look, I'm already respected. After the tutorial, you'll see a menu on the left side of the screen. Use this to find new things for your games. Okay. Character upgrade. Enhance your character's ability in Game Builder Tycoon. Upgrade character skills by clicking the Improve Character button. Select the character and the skill you wish to enhance. Skill improvement varies based on the character's attributes and the chosen skill type. Different skills can be improved in multiple ways. Keep in mind that enhancing skills requires both time and financial investment. Doesn't anything? I mean, so far I'm just on the second part of the tutorial. It is kind of cool. It's almost kind of like a chill, relax game. But I could be saying that well ahead of whatever we're about to get into. Game History and Sequel. Explore your previous games through the Game History panel, accessible from the side menu after this tutorial. You can also create sequels to your successful games here. Nice. In Game Builder Tycoon, you're not just challenging yourself, but also facing off against 5,000 other companies. To reach the top, you need to outsmart and outperform these competitors with your game development skills and business strategies. Well, obviously my first game was a success. It is really in depth for this type of tycoon type game. Features and events. Okay. In game development, you can add new features like multiplayer, localization, etc. to your game. However, these features require research before they can be implemented. As time progresses, more features will become available. Additionally, certain events will occur in games, such as publisher interest, interview, bugs, etc. can affect your game's development and success. Wow. This is like everything I learned when I was going through college about creating video games, and it literally is a video game. So it's a video game about creating video games and the hardships of video games. Got it. I think when I was adding this and I went to the game page, I'm pretty sure it's $10, $9.99 USD currently. I think that's its actual price. I don't know if it was on sale. Reports and data. You can see your records, previous notifications, and yearly financial report, which is generated when year end. You can see this by clicking on info button. Okay. There are so many buttons that just popped up on the left-hand side of my screen. The heck? Initial sales report for your game. Congratulations on launching your game. Fight to survive in the market. You've earned 18.15k money and gained 21 followers so far. Keep it up. Your earnings and followers will grow each month depending on your game's quality and hype in the market. I'm doing better in a game than I do in real life. Imagine that. So we could... how do I want to go about this? We could just create another game, see what happens, or immediately start blowing our money. And I feel like just immediately blowing our money. There's so much. My head hurts from reading all of this. And it's not just like, I spoke too soon. So it's not like you can just chill. I mean, you could, but you also have to think. And right now it's, do I blow some money to research? Do I release another game and see what happens? Or I can take a drink of my water and choke on it. That works too. Let's do a city building game. Let's see what happens. City building in the develop a game set in the lawless Wild West featuring cowboys, outlaws, and frontier adventure. Let's do that. On PC, a small game that's single player. I don't know too many city building games that's multiplayer. 3D. Classic. I really don't know how well. Playful visuals with bold colors and simplified. We can do that. And we want this to be a series. Okay, I was a little confused on why. That was just a little glitch. A calm and soothing atmosphere. A lighthearted and humorous atmosphere. A suspenseful and mysterious. A lively and exciting atmosphere. I don't know what kind of mood and feeling you would have for a Wild West city building type game. Relaxing. Rebel Rider. Desert Dodger. Bandit's Bounty. Ranchers. Hold on. We'll stick with Ranchers. Ranchers. No. Build your own Wild West. The name of the game cannot be more than 24 characters. I'm sorry. I'm not allowed to have a game that's more than 24 characters, but there are games out there that's like a whole paragraph. Fight me. Alright. Sunset Seeker. City building. You... Okay. That's a heck of a name for a city builder, but we're doing it. Alright, so we're going to focus more on the arts aspect of this, I think. As well as the level. And then I don't really care so much for the sound and music. Story, quest, and dialogue. We can go up a little, but it's a city building game, so you don't really have a lot of like quests to do for that. Features and functionality, we can go up a little on that. Everything I just worked for just went down. Whatever. Out of curiosity, what does this button do? So this is, okay, I don't really need that. Right? Or do I? No. Okay, so that's telling me it can be low. Okay. But this needs to be medium. Okay. Okay, so the hint kind of tells you what they know they want a lot of. So we'll keep this at a high-end medium. We'll try it. So here we go with this again. I want more features and optimization for this because city building, you don't really have a lot of AI. So we can literally keep the AI minor. I want our UI to be higher in this. Visuals can be a little more stunning. You don't really have a lot of story and quests and stuff in city building games. World design. Whoops. Player interaction. Music. Sound effects. Maybe one for voiceover. I'm trying to think of like city building games that I play. And the only one I really play is City Skylines 2. I really play a lot of city building. Do I? No. City Skylines 2 is literally the only city building game I religiously play, I do believe. Okay, well, that works. Assign myself to all of it. Okay. Word of mouth. Let's see how well we do. Huh? What? Add features? Oh, I don't have any of these features. Well, y'all ain't getting any extra features. You're gonna learn to play that game on your own. Magazine. Players love free demos before buying. Offering free game demos significantly boosts consumer interest in purchase decision. I mean, yeah. Unless you're like me and just dive into a game. Okay. Okay. I was trying to figure out. So you have to click on this and drag it. We'll leave it at $6. I mean, my $5 game was good. And I probably just botched all of this. It's a shame that you can't, like, rotate the screen any. I wonder if we get to customize our house or anything. Our room. Character gain new experience level. Let's see. Nico's gained a new experience level. Attributes increased. Oh, really? Okay. Do I want to unlock the full report and see? No. We're not. Dazzling, well made. A real gem. Has its moments of greatness, generally good. Fantastic experience, well polished and thought out. That bird in my ear is loud. Impressive, kept me engaged and wanting more. Look at that. I'm successful. The heck? You can create free-to-play games that attract more players than paid games. However, remember that you won't earn money from them until you unlock and use the in-app purchase feature, which will be available to research and unlock in 2013. I'm so glad this game has, like, realistic timeline here. Because, I mean, I remember buying stuff in games before 2013, but I think that became a big thing in 2013. Next. Loan system. Oh no. Need funds? Take a loan. Repaid automatically every quarter. Only one loan allowed at a time with the option for early full repayment. Missed payments may lead to bankruptcy. Oh. Okay. Didn't I just ask about if we could customize? Look at that. Should have just waited for tutorial 3. Upgrade workspace. Once you've earned sufficient funds, you're eligible to upgrade your workspace. This upgrade allows you to hire additional employees and develop larger games than previous possible. Good. Let's see. Initial sales report for your game. Congratulations on launching your game, Cattleman's Crusade, in the market. You've earned 19.9 money and gained 18 followers so far. Keep it up. Your earnings and followers will grow each month depending on your game's quality and hype in the market. Okay. Wow. There's a lot to this. Okay. So maybe we should actually look into researching. Part of me is like, what features we got? Yikes, it's also expensive. So this is like 5,000, right? 1 month. So part of me is like, let's do survival. It is really involved. And I mean, I've played some games similar to this, and it was in-depth, but not this in-depth. Like, wow. Survival is now unlocked and available in game development. Cool. Improve characters. Let's see. I feel like we should do something. But I don't know what. Maybe let's. These are so expensive. Let's start with this. Okay. Alright, so we did that. Wasn't I just in January? I feel like I was just in January, and it was just snowing, and now it's December and snowing. So, I'm definitely gaining the followers. Getting some money. Alright. Let's create a new game. Paid game. Do a survival. We'll do a why. So that's the only bug I'm noticing thus far is it's whatever you previously clicked on, it will say it. You gotta kind of highlight over it. Build a game based on the space theme. Do we want to do a space survival, zombie survival? Create a game where the main focus revolves around surviving a zombie apocalypse. I mean, that's kind of typical. It's typical for a survival game. But I feel like a space themed survival game would be kind of fun. Let's do it. I mean, it could flop. Do our base, because, we ain't got much yet. Since this is a survival... I don't want it terrifying. A serious and harsh atmosphere with a sense of realism. A suspenseful and mysterious atmosphere. I'm thinking dark and gritty. Skyward Sailor, Cosmic, okay, Sunseeker, Orbital. That doesn't sound very spacey. Viking does not sound very spacey. Star Shooter, Starlight Shooter, Moon Miner. I kind of like that. I dig that. I dig that. We'll do that. Um, we cheating. So let's do these at like high. Can I do these at high? So do I have to do this like super high to raise this one to high? Okay. And then if I lower this one, no. Okay. Oh, I didn't know you couldn't do dual screen in gaming mode either, but I usually don't have my deck in any other mode other than just playing it regularly. That's a good thing to know. So let's see. We want to have some decent AI in this. We want to have some decent features in this. Visuals, I kind of want some stunning visuals. I kind of want some stunning animation. I want a good UI. Story, we want a decent story. Ugh. I really need to work on my narrative and storytelling. So that's just going to have to be kind of small all around. And I don't know if that actually is based off of like how I do those markers. Probably just play. Okay. Level layout. See, I want not that. Music and sound. Yeah, I'm wondering if the priority is kind of based off of those markers we move. All right. We're going to assign ourselves. Next, word of mouth. We don't have anything yet. Leave it at a... What if we go up a little bit? Let's do this for 7. Financial report is generated for first free game engine empowers indie developers. The launch of the first free game engine marks a new era for indie developers. It offers powerful, easy-to-use tools that open up game creation to everyone, sparking fresh innovation in games. Okay. I don't really want to unlock the full report. Fantastic experience, well polished and thought out, quite fun, delivers more than your average game, outstanding, almost perfect in every way. Almost perfect, just one step away from perfection. So, okay, not bad. Sequel, you can create a sequel to any... Okay. Letter from the fan, greeting, it's Olivia. I am thrilled to say about Moon Miner, the environments in your survival game are not only beautiful, but also filled with deadly challenges that keep me coming back. I'm captivated by the stories and civilizations you've created among the stars. Each encounter is a new opportunity to learn and engage. Keep up the fantastic work. You've got a fan for life. Aww. Now where was I? Sequel. You can create a sequel to any game or develop an entire game series, like My Game 1, My Game 2, My Game 3, and so on. There are no restrictions on the number of sequels you can make. However, keep in mind that each sequel requires higher game quality to keep the buyers happy. If the quality of the sequel doesn't live up to expectations, it may negatively impact your game's sales and reputation. On the flip side, a well-executed sequel can boost sales significantly, especially if the previous title in the series was well received. Sequels offer the potential to build on the success of earlier games, but only if they meet or exceed the quality of the original. So be thoughtful and strategic when creating a sequel. You can initiate the development of sequels from the game history panel. What? Okay. Congratulations on launching your game, Moon Miner, in the market. You earned 38.9, gained 48 followers. Keep it up. Your earnings and follower. Okay. I feel like if we were to think real life, creating a sequel this early may not be a good idea. I mean, we just... Where? Games history. So you'd have to go here. So Moon Miner, earnings, okay. So, okay. Okay. So I would just go here and create sequel, but I don't want to do that yet. I would rather research and be able to love and dating. Welcome back. Theme, pirates, sci-fi, Viking, war, game size, don't have enough for that. Marketing, I could do a free demo. Let's unlock free demo, create another game, and see what happens. Okay, but in real life, y'all, it would take much longer to do all this. New marketing strategies unlocked. The free demo marketing strategy is now unlocked, offering new avenues to boost your game's visibility and attract a wider audience. Seize the opportunity to redefine your promotional approach. What? I just read that and, like, I don't know, it didn't make sense to me. This is what happens when I don't know, my brain, like, short-circuited there. So, okay. I'm at 71.2. So my question is, do I... You know what? Hold on. Let's do this. Oh. So it's... Okay. Sales for your game, Fight to Survive, have nearly stopped. The sales for your game, Fight to Survive, have nearly come to a stop and it's barely generating any revenue. While a few sales still happen, they're so small they hardly matter. Since its release, your game has earned a total of 26.77k. Every game has a life cycle, and you've done a great job bringing it this far. Keep up the good work and continue striving for even greater success in your next project. Okay. So, we need to create a new game. Let's do a paid game again. I did not unlock a new genre. Hold on. Let's go back. Yes. I want to abandon. I want to research. I want to unlock genre. I'm thinking simulation. So we all know I love my simulator games. Combination matters, genre and theme. Getting the right genre and theme combination is key for a good game. Good to know. I think we already figured that out. Paid game. Simulation. Anime. Create a game with a theme where the world is... What? Create a game that inspired by anime theme. PC. Small. single player, 3-dimension, classic 3D, cartoonish, relaxing, charming chaser, sunset samurai, mirthful mystic, whimsical warrior, playful paladin. This random button is helping me in a way it's not. Naughty nymph. That'd be a good one. I'm gonna do a love and dating on anime, and I'm gonna call it Naughty Nymph. I gotta remember that. I am Simulator King. I gotta remember to come back and do Naughty Nymph. You know what? We're gonna call it Sakura Swordsman. So this can be very low, it says. I want it on the high end of very low. That needs to be medium. Let's raise these up some. Okay. Wow. So it is based off of those sliders. Got it. Got it. Okay, so we want good optimization, good features, and good AI. We also, because this is a simulation type game, we want good world design and good player interaction. I want stunning visuals, good animation, good UI. We're not getting any story quest or dialogues, apparently, because I screwed that one up somehow. Sound effects, music, voiceover. Oh, I missed one here. World design. Auto selection. Why am I doing that? Next. I feel like we should do a free demo. Let's see what a free demo is like. Nope. Gotta work on that. Recommended price, we're gonna go up a little. There we go. There is just so much to this. Let's see. Nico has gained a new experience level. Attributes increased. Oh, look at that. I am gonna unlock a full report on this. I don't really understand. You know what? We're not going to unlock a full report because I don't understand it. Very good with standout features that shine, highly polished, and incredibly fun, a near perfect game. So engaging. Every moment is enjoyable. I'm starting to feel like maybe I should have played this on hard. Surprisingly good. Exceeds expectations. So, congratulations. I got another fan letter. Greetings, Rohan here. I like that name. And I must express my thoughts on Sakura Swordsman. The challenges presented in your simulation are thought-provoking, requiring careful planning and strategy to overcome. The vibrant art style and dynamic characters in your anime-themed game bring the beloved aesthetics of anime to life in a unique way. Keep up the fantastic work. You've got a fan for life. Okay. Alright, congratulations on launching your game. We earned 59.4k and 17 followers. Sweet. Where is my ranking? Yikes, I'm at 5,000. But Quantum Labs Network has only created 7 games with 79.2 million and 187.6k followers. That's impressive. Okay. I feel like I'm not doing great now. Maybe that they were just given the last name. They didn't want to tell me that the name was Jojo Rohan. Just punched my microphone. There we go. Or my headset. So I want to research something else. What did I say? Love and dating. Okay. Research. Theme. I think I'm okay with not getting a theme. Device. I feel like we should do a mobile device almost. It's what we should do for that naughty nymph. Let's make it a mobile game. I actually haven't got to watch my sales up here increase. New device. Mobile devices for game development are unlocked and available. Embrace a broader range of device options for your projects. What research? Features. Localization, tutorials, extra mode, character customization. I feel like if we're going to make a game called Naughty Nymph. Oh no, I don't. I want to do that as a PC game. Because it's going to be. Yeah. Watch this be the crumble of my empire that I'm building. Mod support feature is now available for research. Oh. Corporate tax? Yikes. Just a reminder, a total of 9.29 has been deducted as corporate tax for the year 2006. Did I pay taxes in 2005? Did I miss that? Paid game. Love and dating. Anime. Ooh. Love and dating anime on a PC or mobile? PC. Small. Single player. 3D. Cartoonish. A lively and exciting atmosphere. Lighthearted and humorous? No. Energetic. And it's being called Nate Nymph. Why do I feel like it's misspelled nymph? I spelled nymph, right? Yeah. It's PH, not HP. Nymph. That's one of those words that's just not looking right to me when I type it. Like when I say it or type it, it's not. Now I've got to double check myself. Yeah, no, I was right. The heck? So this needs to be high. Let's do this on the higher end of high. Apparently that's really high. This can be low. I don't really care. Let's do this at high. Let's do this at high and do this at, or medium, I should say. We'll pull this. Yeah, we'll leave that there. Okay. This is going to be the crumble. Yeah, it's just for whatever reason, typing it like was not. I don't know. It didn't like seem right. Maybe I'm the only one that has those moments where like even simple words like how or who or you, it's just like you type it and you write it and you're looking at it and you're just kind of like, that doesn't seem right. I don't know how many times I've done that in my life, and I've even gone to like spell check just to make sure I'm spelling how right. Okay, so do AI. Visuals, I want good visuals. I want good animation. Story, you're getting a heck of story. You're getting some heck of dialogue. Not so much on quest. I want more player interaction than anything. You're gonna have some good sound effects and voiceover. Yeah. If I crumble this, let's do a free demo. You're gonna get some. I do too. I get very confused. Yeah. Okay. So I don't feel. Oh, spending that. Yeah. Get some character customization. And you're gonna play a little bit higher for this game. Remarkable surge in gaming industry. The gaming industry is witnessing a historic boom with soaring profits and an ever-expanding user base. Advances in technology and the rise of indie games are driving diversity in gaming experiences while fostering a global community of passionate gamers and creators. Hackers have obtained a build of your game in progress and are demanding a ransom of 8K money to prevent its free distribution. Will you pay to safeguard your games? Sometimes I rewrite words. Same. I'm the same when it comes to doing that. You know what? We've got money. Go ahead. Take the 8K and get out of my life. A huge globally recognized publisher wants to elevate your game using their vast resources for worldwide promotion. In exchange for a substantial 70% of the initial sales revenue, they offer to transform your game into an international sensation. Are you ready to partner with industry giants for unmatched exposure? Look, I wouldn't mind, but you want 70% of my initial sales on a game I did by myself and I put my money into, not this one. I don't want that. So engaging, every moment is enjoyable. Outstanding, almost perfect in every way, so engaging, every moment is enjoyable. That's the same. You took this person's review. Top-notch gameplay, only a few minor flaws. Okay. Congratulations on launching your game. Hi, my name is Emily, and I just wanted to say about your game, Naughty Nymph. Our game captures the complexity of relationships beautifully, making each interaction meaningful and real. Your game's art style is beautifully done, with bright colors and fluid animations that really bring the anime aesthetic to life. Sending you all my support. Remember, great creators like you inspire us all. Aw. So, we earned 55.07 and gained 40 followers. Cool. So, alright. Oh, look, I'm at 49. Okay. Well, 1UP Interactive Inc. has dropped 2 games and definitely hit the hype. My gosh, wish I could do that. I'm actually not quite so sure what I'm enhancing here. Okay. Enhance play, how tutorials make gaming better. Well-designed tutorials not only ease new players into the game, but also enhance long-term engagement. Okay. Earn 1 million to unlock a new office. We're not unlocking a new office anytime soon. So... you know what? We're gonna do this. What did I originally make? I just choked again. On air. I think I made this one dark and gritty, didn't I? Yeah. Fight to survive 2. Leave it basic. We want this to be high. Do it on the high end. This can be low. We'll do it on the higher low end, though. We'll bring that up. Bring that up. Bring that up. I'm trying to even this out here. You know what? That works. Alright. So, We'll enhance the optimization. Not really. Okay. You're gonna get in-depth story and dialogue. There we go. And I guess we'll just put more into the voiceover. Auto selection, next. Free demo, next. Character customization. Bring the sales up. Trying to make more money here. I really don't think this is gonna gain some followers. We almost have 1,000. I wish it was that easy to get followers now. Surprisingly good, exceeds expectations, very enjoyable with only a few minor setbacks, stands out in its category, highly recommended, highly polished, and incredibly fun, a near perfect game. So that one brought us 75.8 and 20. Stop popping up while I'm reading. Greetings. Anyways, it's James, and I'm thrilled to say about Fight to Survive 2, your game's quest design is top-notch, featuring a mix of challenging puzzles, intense combat, and intriguing storylines that keep me hooked. You've really captured the gritty feel of a post-apocalyptic world. Wandering through the ruins and scavenging for supplies feels so real. Sending you all my support. Remember, great creators like you inspire us all. Anyways, 75.82k and 22 followers. Okay. So we pretty much have the feel of what this game is. Let's do mod sport. Everyone likes a modded game. Sometimes everyone likes a modded game. Sometimes I really cannot stand modded games. Really depends on the game. Let's have this. Hey, good Bluetooth headsets are like perfection, but they're so hard to come by, or they're overly expensive. I actually have a good pair that's not overly expensive, and the range on it is wild as well. Because if I'm at my house, I can leave my phone in my room and walk all the way out on the side porch and still be connected to my phone. All right, let's do marketing. So I retract my statement. This is a lot to do. It is also kind of repetitive. Semi-realistic art styles now available for research with not. Why can't I say that suddenly? Technological progress. The semi-realistic art style is now within reach. Begin your research and craft games that feature captivating semi-realistic visuals. So it is kind of repetitive, but honestly, it's kind of addicting. My range only lasted to the kitchen. Yeah, I got a headset that was off of Amazon before, and it was literally all of 20, maybe 25. And I've had this for a while, and one, they sound great. Two, the range is amazing. Customizable control feature. Okay. My taxes went up, of course. Trending themes. Crime and justice, paranormal. that like just appear? Is it because I researched something, I assume? Okay. Um, so one of them is paranormal. We haven't done a paranormal uh game yet. So let's do that. Let's do a I need you to okay. We're gonna do what? We're gonna do simulation again. We're gonna do paranormal. We're gonna do. I unlocked mobile and haven't even touched it. PC, small, single player, 3D, classic, cartoonish, horror, a lively and exciting atmosphere. Let's see. Ethereal expanse. I like that kind of right off. You know, I haven't actually used the mic on my headset. On my Bluetooth one. I do need a better gaming headset for streaming though. Because eating my microphone to have my voice come through is... But I know I also have quite a softer voice. And honestly, I think my hearing problems are starting to affect the way I speak, because even talking to someone next to me, they're like, I can't hear you. And I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm screaming. Okay, so we're doing a horror game that's paranormal, right? Yeah. So you're gonna have optimization. I want some good visuals, some good animation. You're gonna have... Okay. I want a good layout. And much like any paranormal game, I'd rather have good sound effects and music. Auto selection. Next. You're gonna have a free demo to play. I can actually do both. Have fun. Your game developer friend wants to invest 20k money in his game. Would you like to invest? Sure, why not? Game development perils. Over 50 firms face bankruptcy. Risk-taking in game development has led to a stark outcome. Over 50 gaming companies declaring bankruptcy. The volatile market and high cost have proven treacherous for businesses chasing the next big hit. Step into the limelight. A new ambitious publisher has set their sights on your game, offering to harness their emerging resources for its promotion. For just 30% of the initial sales revenue, they promise to propel your game into the spotlight. Dare to dream big and accept their proposition. Well, 30% is better than the 70, but can it be trusted? That makes sense. I know some Bluetooth headsets are good for both, but I haven't used that mic at all for even calls on my Bluetooth headset. I just listen to music, which now I don't even listen to music because I don't have any of my music services anymore. Okay, so let's see what happens now that I confirm that deal. We're not doing this. I mean... Right. It was... Oh, so it kind of tells us, like, the genre mood combination. Okay. Whatever. So, pretty solid game. Definitely worth a try. Has potential. Definitely above mediocre. Uh, that 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 blew me. That crumbled me. Slightly better than average. Enjoyable. Enjoyable to point, but leaves you wanting more. Maybe I can make a sequel. So 59.6 and 83 followers. Okay. Well, let's research some more stuff, I guess. Maybe not console. Game size, can we do... I need a better office. Let's do... a multiplayer game. We'll make a multiplayer game. And I think I do have another game that I was given a key to, and I don't think I'm actually going to live stream that one. I might just make a VOD for it. Perfect pair, matching device and genre for success. Some games sell better on certain platforms, so choosing the right device for your game genre can really boost sales. Okay. Multiplayer, got it. Create game. No, yes. I want to actually research some stuff first. Let's do some semi-realistic art styles. Gonna create a sequel, I think. A semi-realistic art style for game development is unlocked. Okay, what is this? Oh. So one of our higher games, which one is our highest? This one, which was Fight to Survive 2. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's do creativity. Okay. Let's do another game. No, wait. Wait. Yes. Hold on. Game history. We're not going to do one on that. Okay. Let's create a sequel to Naughty Nymph. On PC. Small. I feel like making that a multiplayer game is just a setup. Single player. 3D. Classic. We're going to make this semi-realistic. Energetic again. Naughty Nymph 2. Naughty Nymph. The Return. Since I'm not allowed to have more than 24 characters. Gonna bring this up high. We can raise these up to medium. Oh no, that needs to be low, it says. We'll do the high end of low. We'll bring this up to the high end of medium. Same for this. Same for this. Oh, that really is only medium. Okay. Next. Oh, we'll improve the AI on that. Visuals, you're gonna have stunning visuals, stunning animation. UI is not gonna be too great. We'll kind of go through that. Level layout and player interaction is what I want most on. Most on. Okay. Auto select next. Free demo. Hopefully I don't crumble us. Gonna have character and mod support. Have fun. Mods. Sales for your game have nearly stopped. The sales for your game at 3.0 Expanse nearly come to an stop, so it's barely generating any revenue. So that made a total of 96.87. That's not awful. What if I... No, sales will... My games are cheap. A wealthy but controversial figure offers financial support of your 50k money in exchange for featuring his character in your game. Would you agree? I mean, sure. Some of your followers are not happy you lost some. I still have over 1,000. Just a reminder of total of... Okay. Hackers have... Would you stop hacking my game? Take my 8k. I've got money. Studies show moderate gaming improves hand-eye coordination. Recent report... You know... So we're in March of 2009. This was not the case back then. Who play video games and moderate exhibit enhanced hand-eye coordination. This suggests potential benefits to cognitive skills through controlled gaming. Cool. I gained a new experience level. Perfect all the way around. Okay. See what we did. Very good with standout features that shine, top-notch gameplay, only a few minor flaws, really well made, the attention to detail is impressive, enjoyable to a point that leaves you wanting more. Listen here, Alice. Get out. 40.5 and 37 followers. Cool. Me and Alice are gonna throw hands though. Alright, let's see about unlocking some more stuff. We need something. First person. I do love me a first person game. Okay. And let's research what other art styles we got. What about features? Okay. Marketing. Game size. Nope, gotta have a... Nope. Theme. Can we do... Sci-fi. Okay. Let's... I feel like I keep creating the same games over and over and over. Let's see what happens if we start improving our character some. Maybe we can get somewhere. Localization boosts game sales. Localizing games for different cultures greatly expands their reach and boosts sales. Okay. So, Naughty Nymph brought in over a total of 114.06k. That's not bad, actually. I mean, it's kind of impressive, I think. Let's see here. Alright, I guess we're just going to keep doing this. No. No. I wanted to research some new genres. Let's see. Do we research... Let's do a visual novel for the phone. We haven't done a phone release yet. Okay. So, create a game. Paid game. Visual novel. a visual novel of uh right sci-fi on the mobile, small, single player. We'll do a 2-dimension, classic, cartoonish, and mystery. Quantum. Let's see. I gotta make sure I don't like reuse previous names. Quantum Captain. Sounds dumb. We'll do this at high. Do this at very low. Keep these medium. Medium. I feel like the writing needs to be high for this. Features, we can actually probably drop that. So, let's see. We can have that. We want good visuals, good UI. We want great story. There goes my voice. Some good dialogue. You don't really have quest and visual novels, do you? Not so much. We want good music and voiceover. Auto selection. Next. Free demo. Next. I don't play a lot of visual novels, so we will do a character. I'm trying to think of like any visual novels that I have played. You know what? Next. We're just not going to do any of that. See what happens. We'll leave that at the recommended, like, 6. Sales for your game, Cattleman's Crusade, have nearly stopped, so it brought us a total of 59.6. Get out of my way. I was reading. Everything pops up at one time, so it earned us 59.64 over its life. Okay. Nice. Okay. See what this brings us. Top-notch gameplay, only a few minor flaws, great balance of challenge and fun, very engaging, impressive, kept me engaged and wanting more. Look, Isabella, good concept, decent game, but could be better. It's a visual novel. Obviously, you're not a visual novel person, because visual novels sometimes don't have a lot. Sorry, I had a notification. I was trying to look at it. Okay. Initial sales report for your game. Congratulations on launching your game, Quantum Captain, in the market. So 51.8 and 48 followers. My goal for this whole stream is just to unlock everything, because this is very repetitive. I don't think we're going to hit 1 million. Let's research. Just like, let's just sit here and spend some money on genres. Use game parlor, Cray, Sparks, parental outcry, extended hours spent at video game parlors. Like, video game parlors? We never had a video game parlor growing up. Concerns over excessive gaming and its impact on youth well-being are fueling calls for stricter oversight. Tactical RPG. Okay. Research. Genre. Platformer. see. I just want to see what all we can unlock. See if we can actually hit the big bucks. Let's do action adventure. Okay, research theme. Let's do medieval. Okay, what? Naughty Nymph the Return have nearly stopped, bringing 62.5k. Okay. Theme. Fantasy. Stay sharp. Regular training keeps teams competitive. Continuous professional training ensures your team remains. There I go again, forgetting how to say things. And adaptable in the ever-evolving gaming industry. Device, we still can't do that. Okay. Game size, nope. Marketing, let's do that. All right. Let's features. Let's do open world. So Moon Miner have nearly stopped, and that was 113.01k coming in during its life. So let's see. I think just create a new game. Let's see, what should we do? That's the only thing that is bothering me about this entire... No, that's okay. I haven't played that game in a little bit, honestly. But I also don't have a working Switch anymore. I mean, it works, but it's broken. So, this is the only part. Create a game that mimics real-world activities. This description up here is a little bugged out. Run through levels, avoiding obstacles. Let's do an action adventure. Let's do... Didn't unlock much, did I? Dungeon. Dark Souls? Yes. Action adventure, Dark Soul, PC, small, multiplayer, local? No, I feel like online. You're gonna do co-op, not versus. 3-dimensional, classic 3D, semi-realistic, and it's going to be... I don't want it to be terrifying, but I want it to be... We're doing a Dark Souls action adventure, so dark and gritty. Twilight's Curse. Really? Darkened Abyss sounds better. So let's do high end on that, and let's... What if I just can I literally just max these out and see what happens? No, because it knocks everything high, so hold on. Let's... I feel like I messed it up. Let's do the high end and medium. Let's see what happens when we do this. Okay. see what happens when we do this. All right. Let's see. How do we want to do this one? I think we'll give you some good features and good AI. Do optimization. I want good visuals and good animation. I want good quests and good dialogue. Level layout. Didn't really get much for that. Let's do that. It's probably going to be another flop, though. Do paid ads to make more people see your game. Free demo. Can I do both? Oh, you can do. You can do. Okay, let's do all three. See what happens. There we go. We're going to spend 10K on advertising this game. I want you to have an open world. I want you to have character customization. Weather system. That's cool. Important update. A total of -12 has been deducted as wealth tax. Lit. Okay. Whatever. Take my wealth tax. Casual strategy games, the new favorite among women. Casual strategy games are garnering popularity among women, breaking traditional gender norms in gaming. Their rise reflects a shift in the industry towards inclusivity and diversity in game genres. Another game company proposes a cross-promotion deal, suggesting you feature each other's games within your respective titles. It's a gamble with unpredictable... No. Sorry. Quantum Captain have almost stopped at 83.45. Okay. Let's unlock the Fool. Nice. Nice. Okay. Pretty solid game. Definitely worth a try. Enjoyable to a point, but leaves you wanting more. Top-notch gameplay. Only a few minor flaws. Wow. This was actually one of my worst games. Good concept. Decent game. Could be better. We'll make a... We'll make a sequel to it, I guess. I don't know. Let's do third person. Okay. So Sakura was coming to an end with like 182K, basically. Improve sales, investing in advertising pays off. Spending strategically on advertising can significantly increase your game's visibility and sales. Okay. So we unlocked the third person point of view. Let's research. Viewpoint. First, third person view. Yes. We're going to unlock that. Wait for that to be done. And I think we might do a sequel of one of our games. We'll find one of our best sellers. And we'll see if we can do it. So where's our game history? Okay. Let's create a sequel to Naughty Nymph The Return. Right? Why not? PC. Small. Multiplayer. Online. Co-op. I feel like this is going to get out of hand. 3-dimension with first, third person, semi-realistic, energetic, Naughty Nymph the Return. Naughty Nymph returns again. Naughty Nymph returning. This whole not being able to have more than 24 characters is ridiculous. Alright, so we need this at high. Do this at medium. Do this at medium. Do this at medium. Do this at medium. Actually, we're just gonna max it out. I want to see what happens. What's the worst? Horrible, that's what. World design's gonna be high with player interaction being high, I guess. We can actually do that. I want the AI and features to be nice, I guess. Kind of botched that one. Good visuals, good in animation, decent in UI. I want good story and dialogue. Better dialogue than anything. Good sound effects. No. I want decent voiceover too. Auto selection. All of the above with another 10K being dished on. Come on. No. My OCD wants it at exactly 10. I did it before. Are you kidding? Give me an even number, please. I'm about to like freak out on this. There we go. See, that wasn't hard. Alright, you're gonna get character customization, mod, and open world on this one. I'm either gonna botch this entire sequel, or it's gonna get even better as we go. A group of avid gamers is eager for early access to your upcoming game. Will you grant them a early access? Okay. Oh. Okay. It's alright. A bit better than just okay. Better than a lot of games, still not great. Well, we're getting worse now. Alright. Enjoy your day. I don't know how much longer I might be streaming this one. I might jump to another game here in a little bit, but I might grab something to snack on first, and then I do need a solo grind, some Phasmo for the event, because we're running out. The event's going to end soon, so I might do some solo play on Phasmo. I don't know yet. But have a good day. Well, I think we're done with the Naughty Nymph series. And I mean, in all reality, this game is... I usually like to stream a little bit longer. This game is very... I mean, there's a lot we can do. And I think I might definitely come back to do more. But this is one of those like slow grind games. You really gotta think. Thinking is not... Feature available to research. Okay. Learning leaps with the educational video games for kids. Once my guy gets done researching, I think that might be where there we go. It's where we're going to end it. Because, very fun game indeed. Definitely something I'm going to play some more of. Probably going to do another stream on this tomorrow. Don't think I have anything going on. Our goal, we're going to try and hit 1 million. I was doing pretty well, and I just blew it all in that research. But this game definitely is lots of thinking, and I really appreciate it for the key from the developer to give this a shot. I definitely would recommend this if you like these types of games. Gives you something to really try and work for. So yeah, we will be back to do more of this, see how far we can get, and hopefully we can complete the game, because I always strive for that. I appreciate everyone hanging out, and yeah, I'll catch you guys next time.